Markia here from Uniquely Designed by Markia O with a touch of unique. And I am here today with a whole new video that we're going to do. This DIY is going to be based off the little African American girl that everybody's been seeing with the cute little poofs and the pigtails and little nice skirt and everything like that. So I'm going to be using her and infusing that with a Twinkle Twinkle little star theme for a baby shower that I will be decorating coming up soon. So for you guys to stay tuned and see how that turns out, keep on watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and hit that alarm wherever it is on the screen for you there to keep updated for the next video that I post. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, here's the supplies that you'll need for this DIY. So I did off camera, I put down parchment paper. The only reason why I put parchment paper down is because since we're going to be using an adhesive glue, I just wanted to make sure that we had a safe covering over the table because I don't want to have to clean it up later. I'm going to be real with you. But here are my two little girls, and one is for the left side and one is for the right side. This is my left and this is my right. Okay, great. But what we're gonna do is pretty much line her together, and so when people are sitting at the table they see both sides of the little girl just like this. So if you guys can see, she's here and then this side. And I bought this one from Magical Party Shop. I saw her on Pinterest and reached out to the vendor and everything like that. The size that I have is an 8-inch, and don't quote me on the pricing. I would just check it out myself for you if I were you guys. But don't worry, I'm going to leave the link of everything down below in the description box so you guys can see for yourself. But my girl is an 8-inch tall. They I think had up to about 10 inches for her or more, but for her I think 8 is fine for a centerpiece. It's not going to be too much. So Magical Party Shop is where I got this one from. So without further ado, I'm going to start putting her together. So let's get into it. Alright, so here all I'm doing is I'm hot gluing our stick that's going to be our support for the little girl. So all I'm doing is just rolling that stick over the two little spots that I put the hot glue at. You don't need too much. It's literally you just need those two little dabs, and that'll hold it in place. And right here I'm taking my glue and I'm just tracing on the outskirts of the girl, so when I put the other opposite side of her on, that she can stick and be on there perfectly. And I use a Q-tip to spread out the glue just a little bit, just so it's not clumped up around the edges, and it has a more smoother look to it once you put her together. Alright, so next is super easy. I'm just going to be hot gluing our foam together, and all I'm doing is just showing you where I'm going to be hot gluing that, and also where I'm going to place the little girl in the midst after I do all the hot glue. All right, so now what I am doing is I'm getting ready to add our cotton on top of the foam. So the adhesive spray, which I have right here that I'm showing you guys, that's the main reason why we have our parchment paper down on the table, because that adhesive kind of gets through a little bit and sticks to the table, but it does hold really good. I would be careful on how much you spray, because the face I just made it literally, I was just pressing in it and it was soaking. So it does come out a lot, but it will hold the cotton in place. All right, so I'm halfway done. I just want to show you guys how it looked. I would recommend that you use all white foam, just so you don't have to go over another layer. And I'm just showing you guys the dot where I'm going to be placing the little girl. As I was doing this, I am going to go over this with another layer of cotton. I'm just not going to film it, but I would recommend, if you guys can find any white foam, I would definitely do it, or just spray paint the foam that you have, or do what I did, just do another layer of it and it should be fine. All right, so now we are done with our second layer. So we're gonna put our stars in, and where you see the little holes, we're gonna face that down into the cotton, just so no one can see the little dots, even though they're super small. Nobody could probably see them, but we just want to do that just to be safe, on the safe side. So what I'm doing is just pre-placing where I want the stars, and you just be mindful that people are going to be in front and behind the centerpiece. So just make sure there's enough in the front and there's enough in the back for people to enjoy the stars. But all I'm going to do is just place those in, put some hot glue to it, and make sure they just hold in place, and I will be back with the final result. Another thing that I'm going to do off camera is fluff out the cotton just a little bit more, just so it can look a little more appealing when the finished product is put together. And here is our finished product. For tuning in for today's tutorial. I honestly think that this is going to be my favorite one that I do so far. It was super quick, actually. It didn't even take that long. So in real time, this probably would take someone about 30 minutes, which I don't think is long at all. Like I was saying in the video, I would stress to get a white styrofoam for your base, just like the middle part, because I did not have to do 2 layers for the middle part, I only did 1. If you don't have any white styrofoam, then I would just spray paint what you have white. I think that's what I'm going to do for the next few that I have coming up, because I have a couple more green styrofoam boards that I have, or styrofoam cubes, whatever you want to call them, and I think I'm just going to spray paint those white. If I can find some white ones, I would definitely get more white ones than I have with the green, but I just used what I had. So I would definitely recommend using all white, just so you guys don't have to go over a couple times with the cotton to use for the base and for the centerpiece itself. As you can see, I'm going to show you guys the bag. Even though it scared the crap out of me, it inflated, so there's a lot of cotton in here. So even if you can't find any of the white ones, you still have a lot of cotton in this bag left that you should be able to use at least a second layer for the styrofoam that you have that's not white and it's colored. So definitely, if you have the material to use it, I would still use it. But I think it'll be a lot easier if you just already have white, since you only got to do the job once and then it's over with. Other than that, I really hope you guys like this DIY. I can't wait to put this one to use. I had so much fun making it, and if you guys had fun watching it and going along with the tutorial, make sure you like this video, subscribe, leave your comments, and making sure that you hit that alarm button wherever it is on the screen. And I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, always stay unique. Bye guys.